Oh, final episode. Let's go.
I can't believe what we're about to do. We must get to the control. I buy it. I can't believe what we're about to do. I buy it.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
Wow, the man is still alive. Who would have guessed?
For me? Do you...
You need to get to the Legate.
Pretty addictive, right? You do it once.
Don't worry, boss. My cataract.
We must get to the control room and install the override chip.
How did the Legion make it into the power plant?
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here. No one is allowed into the control room.
Let's distribute the weight.
Caesar on the cross.
Was I
Been a
talking
long
alone this whole
since I've
time?
seen
I
the
wasn't
kind of work
even-
you've laid
didn't even
down
have the
today.
fucking mic
Damn
on.
long
Fuck.
time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east. And, well, guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? It's just... I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead... Who the hell do you think you are? Looking at... Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissed. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? No. I came for... Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. Now that we're talking, do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing.
What up,
Think you
bitch?
got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns? Hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give... So if NCR comes at you, and it will... Fine.
Leave. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
did a super
job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't... I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know... So that's where I'll be. Off making a few changes. We accomplished a lot together.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Goodsprings cheated death once again. And the Mojave Wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Preferring neither the best of the NCR nor the worst of the Legion, the courier was the man responsible for a truly independent New Vegas. He had removed Mr. House from power over the Strip and broken the influence of the NCR and Caesar's Legion in the Mojave Wasteland.
Though some super mutants in Nightkin continued to journey to the legendary Utopia, they found little trace of its existence. Some eventually found their way to Jacobstown, but many wandered off into the wastes, confused and disheartened.
After a long and eventful life, Raoul's luck finally ran out during his time with the courier.
With little law left in the wasteland, the Brooms continued to defend themselves against the prospectors and scavengers invading their territory.
The Brotherhood used the Battle of Hoover Dam as an opportunity to retake Helios 1, and came to control the area between it and Hidden Valley. With no organized opposition, their patrols began monitoring trade along I-15 and 95, seizing any items of technology they deemed inappropriate.
Veronica put her moral sensibilities aside and supported the Brotherhood's new campaign of aggression as best she could. Yet, deep down, she understood that it meant their end would surely be soon to follow.
The Fiends attacked Camp McCarran during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, and, despite suffering heavy losses, overran it. They continued to be a nuisance throughout Outer Vegas, but never established full control over the area.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Cass lived to see the courier bring down 3 armies. And by her count, that was 3 more than she'd expected. She kept quiet about that, though.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Though Novak was a low-priority target for the Legion, many of Novak's citizens died in its defense. In the weeks that followed, several bright followers returned to Novak to help restore its defenses, allowing it to remain independent of NCR.
Tired of waiting for the world to be done with him, Boone ventured into the wastes to make his own way out. Unable to clear his mind of the past, he was at last granted the death he'd awaited, bringing final rest to a life that had ended long ago.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the Powder Gangers. As a result, Powder Ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
Armed with a wide array of improvised explosives and stolen weapons, the Vault 19 Powder Gang tormented the Mojave Wasteland for years. Citizens of the NCR were favorite targets, and they always suffered the worst fates.
After Hoover Dam, Sheriff Myers runs Primm with his own style of frontier justice. He deals with most folks fairly, but now and then someone winds up dead with little to no evidence against them.
And so the courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
Yes! Let's go! In the bag. Got this.